Hello, hello, happy Tuesday. I am eating some soup, chicken noodle soup to be exact. What's going on? Wait till a few more people come in and we can talk about it. 18 Mo show, what's going on? Good good morning. This is breakfast and lunch, little brunch. How are you doing today? That soup was good. I didn't realize Chick-fil-A had, well, I knew last year and I got some earlier part of this year because they have it all year round. But their soup, when I did get some from them the very first time, I was like, okay, I'm chilling as well. I well, me and you in here, we can talk shucks. So, but the title, because I was taking heed to what everybody was saying last night. Because for the most part, I never have a daggone title. You already know that. But it makes sense to have something, to focus on. But all night long, I'm telling you, after I talked to you for a second, and then I kept tossing and turning. I was like, what would be something good to talk about? Something that I've experienced, something that is, like I said, I've experienced firsthand. And it's starting over. It really is. It really is. For me, starting over, you already know. Well, y'all already know. I tell you all the time, I'm 54. And a lot of the times I'm always thinking of, Mia, if you had just did this years ago, you wouldn't be at a certain point. And that's not necessarily true. I mean, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. But on the 13th of this month, next month, October, I'll be going back into the office again. And I'm going back to do a job that I had done almost 20 years ago for almost 20 years. And I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. The only thing I just didn't enjoy after I had my son, I didn't enjoy the long hours and stuff like that. But or not even the long hours, the overnight hours. But once I had him, it was kind of difficult, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna do this job no more. Whatever the case is, and I ended up going work in the hospital, EMT, as you see, and so I ended up applying to go back into dispatch. I think I talked about it. And every day since he told me, yes, you have the job, I just been like, golly, I got to start all over again. And it's hard. It's really hard. At 54, it's hard starting over again. It really, really, truly is. It's very hard. And sometimes people, when you're older, sometimes the younger ones, they don't give you the grace or they don't have the patience to work with you. I mean, thank God I know what I'm doing. But everybody don't. Some people, old and young, they come in thinking one thing, especially with this particular job, thinking one thing and it's something totally different. What's the most difficult part? The difficult part for me is learning it all over again because I hadn't dispatched in close to 10 years. So I started off my dispatch career in 2000 and I left in 2017. And then I ended up going in the hospital, working in the hospital. I worked for EMS services. And then I went back to the hospital because I was like, this EMS services stuff, first of all, jumping up and down out of them ambulance is not for the weak. Hear me? And so I was like, okay, let me go back, work in the hospital, which I was doing that. And then I left the hospital April of this year. And so the hard part for me is learning, like, the basics is still there, but learning how to navigate through the systems again, and everybody's not on the same kind of system like we were back at home. And so learning that stuff and learning the streets and all that stuff, you have to worry. Hi, but hey, butt files. You have to learn all that stuff again. Now, I'm not saying that you have to memorize it, because there's maps and all that stuff. All that's provided for you. And uh EMD, um what you call protocol, that's there too, like the emergency medical dispatch part. If you have to give some type of instruction, CPR, all that stuff, you have to do all of that part. I got that part. Hey coach, how are you? Welcome to the live, y'all. But yeah, so I think getting back to it, getting back into the routine of things is hard, because being off since April. And then I started working for a little bit for this company that was pretty shady, and working from home. Even though I was working from home, I was still trying to keep myself on a routine. And I tried to, but I left that, and it feels good being home, all that good stuff. Y'all know I like to shop, all that good shit. But starting over again back in the office and learning someone else's protocol all over again, that's hard, you know? And, every day I'm just like, Lord, am I supposed to be doing this? You know what I mean? And it's just really, is really difficult for me, I think. Hey, music, how are you? Full time in the office. Yes, full time in the office, because my background is dispatching. Like I said, I did it for 17 years back home. I did it for 1 year here in Columbia, where I am. And now, official brother. Hey, official brother, how are you? Welcome to the live. I did it back home, and then I'm getting ready to start back again after almost 10 years. And so it's just so I am doing well. How are you? It's just difficult. It's very difficult. Not in a bad way. Difficult as in getting up, getting ready, getting out the house, the traffic and all that stuff, to get back to work 12-hour shifts again. You know what I mean? Now, the one thing I do like about the 12-hour shift is that it is 2 on, 2 off, 2 on, 3 off. And so I don't mind about that part. You know what I mean? Hey, Mia J, I'm here listening. Hey, kids, how are you? I'm doing nails. Ooh, I need them done. I like me some good set of nails now. I'm on the background. All right, cool. Appreciate it. I thank you for coming in. But yes. So it's difficult, and I promise you, every day, y'all, I'm just like, is this what I'm called to do? Is it what I'm supposed to be doing? Yes, I'm good at it, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I take it. I loved it. I loved what I was doing, and I'm sure I'll love it again. I just wonder, sometimes you have your self-doubt, and you're just like, am I able to do this? Am I able to start all over again? Am I going to be able to keep up? Typing is not a problem, although the other week, that let me know right then that I need to get back on the keyboard full time, because at one point, I can type with no problem. But if you stop typing like that for a long time, it's hard to get back into the swing of things. Hey, Damo, how are you? Welcome to the live, y'all. What's up? It's hard to get back into the swing of things. And so when I went and took that test a couple of weeks ago, girl and guys, I had to cut my fingernails because you know they curve. I had to cut my fingernails. I was in that joker, not struggling with a T, with a K, struggling. And I was just like, Mia, wait a minute. First of all, take a couple of seconds to realize, to understand, or to ask yourself, is this what you want to do? Are you willing to start over? Because, you know, we're going to have to type our ass off. And then I had to take a deep breath, and then I got it. But the fact that I had to end up doubting myself, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, Skruggling, Scrug, Skrugala. You know what I'm saying? I was struggling. Then I had to take the vision test, and I had to take these off and put on my other ones. And I was just like, is it worth it? Is it worth starting over? Should I start over? And then I think about the end results and the reason why I got in this profession. Because I told y'all, in a couple of I just noticed your glasses. One side. Yep. These are my Inspector Gadgets. Do you feel as if there are elements that seem to reflect in comfort zone outside of the areas that are uncomfortable? Now, wait a minute, Tina. Now you sounding all like professor-ish. Let me read this again. Do you feel as if there are elements that seem to reflect in comfort zone outside of the areas that are uncomfortable? Thank you, official. If I'm understanding what you're saying correctly, because sometimes you might have to break it down a little, pretend I'm in the first grade. And but if I'm understanding correctly, I don't think so. Because once I'm doing it, once I get into the flow of things, I'll be fine. I think it's the initial starting back over again, starting from fresh. Yes, it used to be super easy. I could do it with my eyes closed, but now, and that was then, but now it's like, because I'm older, it's not as easy as it was. I hope I'm answering the question correctly. I hope I understood it correctly. It is just, and a lot of it really, to me, is self-doubt. Because, you know, you walk into a place, just prime example, doing this. Hi, how are you? Doing YouTube. In the beginning, I was just like, am I cut out for this? You know what I'm saying? Should I even bother with this? You know, what am I doing? And then it was, okay, I can do this. You know what I mean? Yeah, super nervous in the beginning, but now I'm a little more at ease talking to people. It's just, I wish I could find like all the words. Let me see. It presents new challenges and nuances. Is that something you like? Yes, I do like challenges. I do. I have to turn the car on, y'all, because this damn iPhone is getting hot. So I gotta turn the air on. But I do like new challenges. I do, because I like to be challenged. Yes, I like new things. Sometimes when things are super easy, you become like real lackadaisical. I think that's the word. You become lazy and complacent, and you just like, oh yeah, I can do this. Then you don't have as much care in it as you should or you would in the beginning. So I just hello, my friend, Healthy Kitchen. Hi, how are you, Healthy Kitchen Wizard? Here watching. Hope all is well. All is well. Thank you so much. I hope all is well with you too. But yes, I need, me personally, I need a challenge. I need to be challenged. That's just like with having a man. You know what I'm saying? I need him to challenge me a little bit, because if you don't, then I'm just gonna do the bare minimum, because I know how to do my part as a woman. But if you ain't challenging me a little bit, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Same with the job. I needed that challenge. I needed that. I self-doubted myself in the beginning, but I need the challenge. You know what I'm saying? I need it. That it's like I go to sleep thinking about whatever that challenge is. Again, coming back to YouTube, I be thinking, hey, homebody Trish, how are you? I'm well. I'm bringing cooking, taking. I know that's right. I had chicken noodle soup. But I need that challenge, because oh, like I said, with this, even with YouTube, and I can refer, to different things, but even with YouTube, I go to sleep thinking about editing, because that's my biggest challenge. Not talking, this editing. You know what I mean? And I be trying to make it. I try to see the easy part, or see it from someone else's angle. How would they look at it? And I wake up with that shit on my mind too. Editing. God, yeah. How am I going to fix this editing? You know what I'm saying? So I need that challenge. And the same thing with work. I need that challenge. I need it. Oh, let me put you on the damn AC thing, because it's cold. I need that challenge. Absolutely do. I don't ever want to be in any type of situation, work, relationship, extracurricular. I don't want to do nothing half-assed. You know what I mean? So I need that challenge to keep that push. I need that push to keep going. Because if not, then self-doubt will make you be like, F this, I'm done. You know what I mean? So quick. This damn phone getting hot. Yeah, I definitely need that challenge. Ooh. So starting over for me, and I hope I answered your question. I do. Starting over for me, just, it's needed. It's scary, but it's needed for me. I need to. Now I could sit home and go shopping every single day. I could do that, but after a while that shit gets boring. Ain't but so much you can buy. It ain't but so much space you got in your house. You know what I mean? It ain't but so much area of my house where I can take this down and put it in storage and put something new. Yeah, it ain't that much going on in the world. So yeah, I just have to. I have to start over. I have to be challenged. I have to. It's almost like it's a must. And for me, when I conquer that challenge, that's that self, like, I did that shit. You know what I mean? And so, hey, Trisha Nicole, how are you? I just have to. It's just a must. When you have too much stuff, then it owns you. Absolutely. And then see, and for me, when I have too much stuff, then I start throwing stuff away or giving it away, because I get overwhelmed, because I like for my space to be, it's already small, and I came from a house to a townhouse. And so I already have big furniture. I have like a big old sectional. My dining room table is big with benches, high benches, stuff like that. And so when it's too much, it's just, I have to start giving stuff away or throwing it away. I have to. It's a must. Healthy Kitchen Wizard. When you have too much stuff, yeah, it owns you, and starts making me think I'm losing my shit. It's kind of exciting and challenging to start over. Yes, I did it one day at a time, and I don't have a problem starting over. I don't like me either. And where are you located? I'm in South Carolina. Yeah, I'm in South Carolina. I'm in Columbia, as a matter of fact, Columbia, South Carolina. It's so much so, as far as the clutter, Like, if I look in my closet, I had to throw a lot. I threw away, like, not threw away, I gave away about 3 or 4 bags of clothes because I lost a lot of weight, and I was still holding on to the clothes for no freaking reason. I don't know, mental thing, I guess. And so I just finally got rid of it, and I was like, damn, I got all this space in my closet. Now I need to go through my shoes, because I have shoes on top of shoes on top of shoes, and I need to get rid of them. I even lost some shoes, like, moving. But I love South Carolina. Oh, cool. But yeah, oh, cool, Healthy. What part of South Carolina have you come to or visited? Or are you here? But I have to, and even in the morning, my bedroom is fairly, it could be spacious, but I have a king size bed. And so I have big solid wood furniture, like the dresser and the end tables and stuff like that. So it makes the room look small. So I have to make my bed, which I'm going to do anyway. I have to make my bed so that the room wouldn't look cluttered, you know what I mean, without throwing all my shit away. Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is about, I guess about 2.5, 3 hours from me, depending on which way you go. It's hard to let go, but when you do feel, yes, it's a great feeling. It is a great feeling because I'm just like, it's almost like a weight is lifted when you get rid of all that clutter. I have books that I need to go through and just get through. Like I said, I think I said it in my live the other day, I got 2 milk crates in the back of my truck right now full of books because my bookshelf is so full. And then I got books lined up this way and books turned this way to be read. And it just books everywhere. Downstairs, upstairs. Hey Corey, how are you? Welcome to the live, baby doll. But we're just talking about starting over, and I'm just so nervous about starting over, but I'm excited. Again, I'm very, very excited. I just, that starting over is, whew, it's a beast. Damo say cute. Coach Marie say, hey Corey. Tina Mo show Corey with the hands. Yeah. So yeah, have y'all had any difficulty starting over? Me, and you know, it's another thing that I thought about starting over, because I like to move. I really enjoy. Your glasses are unique. Thank you. I'm unique. Unique. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Vanessa, what's going on? How are you and Minnie? I shouldn't be tripping about starting over, I guess. Well, so before I had my son, like, every chance I got, I'd move someplace. I'd start all over. I need to go through some of my clothes and see what I can give away. I have items I bought years ago and still haven't worn them. Yes, with the tag still on it. That is exactly right. Brand new shoes that I've paid. I have one pair of Donna Karen's shoes I paid like 2 and some change for. Had them on one time. I had another pair because I don't mind spending the money on my shoes, especially on my shoes. But I have some Z-Coil. I don't know. In my mind, I thought I was going to be doing this one particular job on the side, which was doing sister locks. And so I invested. And see, that's another thing for me. When I think of something, I go full force. Before I even start the thing, in my mind, I'm already started. So I go and get everything I think I'm going to need. I hear you about the shoe things. Yes. So I got some Z-Coil. They were $345. I like the shoes. They're real supportive. They're good for your back. But the heel of it, it's like a coil, literally, and you can take it off and replace it. And so I still have them. I was like, shit, I refuse to give them up. But it's just little things like that. Damo has all the shoes. I feel you. I think I saw on his live one time, and I was just like impressed. I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. And I've lost a lot of shoes. I don't know where. Moving. Got rid of it. I still got shoes, sneakers. I was trying to get out of the sneakers too much. Demo, Tina, Coach Vanessa, Healthy Kitchen. I used to give pears to my nephews all the time. He would cut grass. Wait a minute, not when you paid the money for him. That stuff right there, that stuff be pissing you off. You know you paid good money for them and you give them away and then they just trash them. But at the same time, it might piss you off, but at the same time, you gave it to them. So that's what they choose to do with it, you know? Minnie's in school. I just came back from jury duty. Wow, how did that work out? Jury duty. I never really I got selected for jury duty, but I never served because of the job that I was doing, because I had access to all the information doing dispatch and stuff like that. So I couldn't serve. When I should make sure I showed up in my uniform, and he was like, "Yep, you dismissed." And I was like, "See you later, bye." But yeah. So what I was saying was about starting over. Before I had my son, I would move. I'd pick up and move. Matter of fact, I had this one job where it was the worst job in the world. The worst in the world. Hi, Mia J. Hey, Nisha. Hi, Nisha Antoinette. How are you? It was the worst job in the world, but I got the chance to travel. That was new because I had never been out of South Carolina at that time. And so that was new. We had to do paperwork, 20 pages. Oh, wow. People don't value and appreciate things they get for free and don't work for you. Right? They don't. And they figure you gave it to them so they can do whatever they want to do with it. So you have to be careful. Sometimes I do anyway. Or who I'm going to give what to. You know what I mean? You have to, hey, Jeffrey, how are you? Yeah, you have to be careful who you give that stuff to, because especially if you know they ain't going to take care of it. Oh, yeah, no. You don't get the expensive stuff. Or you can only wear these. Sometimes you might have to put a little stipulation on. You can only wear these if you're going out, not to cut yard. But the job, it was new, but I got to travel all over the United States. But I was selling magazines door to door, so I had to kind of like look at the bright side. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, this shit right here, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. However, I would never be in Idaho or Iowa or Washington State or Virginia or further north. I think we ended up going to, I don't think I went any further northeast. Yeah, Pennsylvania. You know, it was so many places. Texas, in the middle, Chicago, Illinois. It was so many places that I would have never gone to if I did not take that chance to go. Or start anew. But yeah, it's just so is crazy. Just starting new, I'm telling you. And at 54, baby, listen, I'm closer to retiring than not. And so I'm just like, do I want to do this shit? Do I want to just go and be a greeter at Walmart? And I'm not knocking nobody for that, but I'm just like, I need my days to be smooth. I don't need no stress. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. Hey, Cam. Thank you. I was going to say, who are you talking to? Who looks fabulous? But Mia. But yeah, thank you, Coach Mean Reen. I appreciate that. I try. Even though I'm a beer drinker, I do try to be careful of what I do eat because I like beer. You know what I mean? Thank you. But yeah, so this starting over mess is not mess, but this starting over this new chapter. And you know, one of the things that they asked me, they was like, what do you see yourself, you know, your future here, da 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 da. I was like, listen, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about me and where I'm from. No, I ain't say that, but I had to let her know. I said, my future, I see myself as a supervisor. I see myself in your spot because that's what I'm cut out to do. I see myself definitely in your spot, running the center, running the floor. You know what I mean? Not being a dispatcher. I ain't knocking dispatcher now. Like I said, I did that shit for years. But yeah, I'm cut out to be a lead. That's what I do. And I'm a good lead. Vanessa, hey. Hey, Nisha. Hello, Nisha. Yeah, so I'm a good lead. Yeah. So, and I guess maybe with this whole conversation, I needed to hear some of this shit out loud. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you have them self-doubts in your mind. Hey, official brother music. You have them self-doubts. I do, because I will talk myself out of something quickly. Bold. Yeah. Hey, Stash, how are you? Thank you for joining the live. But yes, bold, to a certain extent. I love watch Coach said, y'all need me on the job. I love that. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Stash says hello to everyone. But yes, Vanessa, I'm bold when it comes to certain things. Sometimes now I will play the background. I most certainly will, especially if I'm not exactly sure what my lane would be. I would kind of like sit back and observe or whatever. But for the most part, yeah, I am on the forefront. Absolutely. I am the first responder. You know what I mean? I enjoy that, because I think for me, at the end of the day, I know I help somebody's house get put out of fire, or I help somebody deliver a baby, or I help somebody's grandmother get up off the floor, you know, stuff like that. So it's the ultimate goal is, you know, being able to be a helping hand to somebody, be a blessing to somebody. So if it takes me starting over, however often it does, then I'll do that, because I know the end results. But like I said, it's just me. I had to hear it out loud, I guess, you know, hear it out loud. Because sometimes you just be like, I be in the house like, Mia, now you know better than this shit. Girl, sit your ass down. Oh, Mia, girl, you know, and you know what I mean? And then I get that one thought that said, oh, you got this, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I need to keep going. I have to. Stash, you laughing at me? You sound like a woman that dances. See, I do. I do. I do. I rock my own socks. I dance to the beat of my own drum. Absolutely, I do. Dash, thank you for showing up for me on my silent live. I appreciate you helping me reach 4K. Okay, 4,000 watts. I'll get it. That's what I'm talking about, Nisha. Oh, I did stop in last night. As a matter of fact, when I looked this morning, it was still going. But yeah, I sure did stop in last night. But that's awesome. Good job, Nisha. Thank you. I mean, not thank you, but congratulations. But yeah, I rock to the beat of my own drum. I do. Crystal, thank you. Oh, Crystal's in there. Hey, Crystal, I didn't even see you. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're very welcome, Nisha. But yeah, I dance. What is it? Dance to the beat of your own drum, or however it is. But yes, and for the most part, unless it's me and my best friend, I'm home. I'm by myself. And so I guess that's where you know, they say the idle mind is the devil's workshop. So for me, I try to keep busy, but then there are those days like this when it's all gloomy and stuff outside. I'm just sitting in the house and I'm just like, that's when the thoughts, oh, you shouldn't be doing this, or you shouldn't do that, or you shouldn't go here and this and that. So, but yeah, I am far from okay. Oh, you're trying to get there. Oh, bet. Okay, shit, me too. If that's the case then. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm quite sure you're way further along than I am. But I'll just keep going. Let me just keep going. Got to keep going. Listen, I done ran my mouth. Water with lemon. Sadatra, how are you? Seeds. Heck yeah. 2K is great. 2K is great. I'm doing good. That's good. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, and listen, Sadatra, your voice is so soft. I was listening to you this morning on your latest video. I was like, oh, voice so soft. I thought you were just like being shy last night, but your voice is really soft. But yeah, we're just talking about starting over, and for me, how I need to be challenged when I start over. I just I need that challenge. I I'll get real. Well, it's like I said, I get complacent. You know what I'm saying? And then you half-assing it and that kind of thing. And I don't ever want to do anything half-ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do no job half-ass. I don't want to be in a relationship half-ass. I don't want to be in a friendship half-ass. I don't want to do even my little hobby on the side. I don't want to do that half-ass. You know what I mean? It's like I need the challenge, but starting over sometimes, that's the challenge. Starting over. Absolutely. Ooh, the phone act like it's cooling off a little bit. Well, maybe not. These damn iPhones is trash. I'm not going to get a new one. I know that. I've been running my mouth for 36 freaking minutes straight. Yo. Y'all know my second grade teacher told me she used to always put on my report card, Mia talks excessively. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Let me see what else I was going to tell y'all. Oh, so with this, oh gosh. And so with this new position that I'm starting on the 13th, y'all, I got to go take a psych test. Isn't that something? I already had to take a typing test, a vision test, a PIS test, or urinalysis, sorry. And now I got to go take a psych test. Lord. Okay, Corey. I understand. The AirPods died. I don't even know where my AirPods are at. But yeah, I have to go take a psych test. And I was just like, and I get it, because nowadays people are nuts and people will go postal. But I never understand. It's not like I'm going on the road, but I guess a psych test is still good though. But yeah, I go take a psych test Thursday. I just had coffee and woke my body up. Hello, that's what I'm talking about. I did have 1 cup of coffee this morning. I normally have 2, but I only have 1, and I'm drinking some lemon water. And I had some soup for breakfast, chicken noodle soup. But I got a salad for later. But yeah, what is some of y'all? Do y'all find challenges? Well, do you guys find starting over challenging? Depending on, I know it depends on whatever the situation is or whatever you're starting over. But, do you like starting over? I like starting over with certain things. Not everything, but certain things. Hey, Elevated, how are you? Thank you for coming to the live. In the bushes, all right. But, certain things I like to start. I like starting over. Yes. Certain things. This job is just like, you know what I mean? It just makes me nervous, makes my ass itch. But I'm just like, I have to do it because it's challenging. It's rewarding, but it's challenging. And so I have to do it. I have to do it. So that I'm watching your channel. Please forgive me for being late. Seditra, it's okay, Nisha. You're good. So yeah. Yeah. I had to get that out, y'all. Whew. I like starting over. For me, the unknown, and maybe that's what it is, the unknown. You know what I mean? But again, it depends on what it is that you're starting over. I know what this job entails, and I know what I'm going to have to do. I think for me, the challenge is learning their protocol from what I used to know. You know what I mean? I like starting over certain things. Other things, not so much. Yes. I I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Certain things now, I'm just like, F that. I'm not starting nothing over. Yeah, no, miss me with it. You know what I'm saying? Certain things. But this job, and I'll get bored on a job, and I should. I don't mind leaving a job if I find that I'm not happy or it's not challenging enough for me, then I'll leave. Just like when, you know how when kids are in school and it's not challenging enough for them, they just check out and start doing other shit. Yeah, that's me completely. So I need for my job, and I think that's one thing about dispatch. It will keep you, it's something new every single day. Something new every day. Something new. Or you come across somebody new every day that's going to push your buttons or challenge you or whatever the case is. It's something new every single day. And so that's what I need. Because if once I start doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over again, and I'm not getting nothing mentally out of it, nothing good mentally or nothing challenging out of it. Like say my last job, one of my last jobs, I was a referral specialist. And I swear, I was looking at them papers and all the letters started looking like 9s. And I was just like, this is some ill shit. I can't do this no more. And so I left. But my old job was like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, Healthy. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just I have to be challenged. Since when do we blow the horn? Yeah, I have to be challenged at all times. Like I said, even in a relationship, I'm not saying I'm gonna be out there and just be a complete asshole or nothing like that. You know what I mean? In a relationship, I don't need somebody I'm about to walk all over. Because if you let me, then I'm gonna do it. How about that? You know what I'm saying? But I don't want that. Because I don't want nobody to do it to me. So challenge. What do I encounter most as far as starting over, or me not liking something and not want to be bothered anymore? As far as starting over, I think as far as starting over, what do I encounter most is not adapting, but learning the protocol. I guess for this particular job, okay, it's cooled off a little bit. Learning, because their protocols, the bottom line is the same from what I used to do and from what I will be doing. But the protocols are slightly different. Could y'all stop by on my silent please and just peek in, comment? I desperately need an hour watching now. Okay, yes, absolutely, Nisha, absolutely. As far as the protocols are different. Where I come from, we had 1, 2, 3, maybe 7 agencies that we were dispatching for, to include fire and EMS. And then, but this one is more like 12, and fire for different areas and EMS for different areas, you know what I mean? And then when I had a shift of I think it was 7 of us, it was a shift of 7. So here it'll be a shift of like 15 to 20, you know what I mean? And so it's just the challenge, just learning people, learning that protocol there, learning a new system. And sometimes I ask myself, will I be able to keep up? Because the systems are totally different. It's just, it's a lot, but I'm up for the challenge. You know what I mean? I don't mind. I love to learn. I love to learn new things, all that good stuff. I just, it just makes me a little nervous at first, And I hope I answered your question. But yeah, that's the most thing. People, I can be a people's person, and at the same time, I cannot. Sometimes I can walk in a room and be like, hey, y'all, oh, what's up to everybody? And then sometimes I can walk in the room and I'll look around and won't say nothing. Smile and keep it moving. Wave and keep going. And with the people at this new place, it's going to be some younger ones and some older ones, you know what I mean? But I'm up for the challenge. I'm nervous talking about it, and I'm not going to start for another 2 weeks. I'm nervous, but God damn, it's cold in here. So yeah, it's just yeah. I'm gonna cry later now. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna cry later. I definitely am. Because that's how I get my nervousness out. My nervousness. Let me drink some water. I need a shot of tequila. Not really. But let's see. What is another encounter? I guess another encounter is people, people when you're a new person coming in, people are gonna try you. Like you don't know no better, I guess. And the men are gonna try you because I don't know what it is about officers, but they just be passing it out of both pants legs, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, dude, I ain't come here for that. But they'll try you. People will try you. People on the road will try you over the radio and that kind of stuff. So it'll be all kind of shit I'm gonna have to encounter. All kinds of shit. But I'm used to it. I'm a big girl. I can handle shit. You know what I mean? Okay. A little glass of wine, a little sippy sip. I was supposed to get a bottle of wine the other day, but I didn't. I might get one today after this live. But yeah. So I'm excited. Uh-oh. What was the message? Somebody had something that they ain't had no business? Well, thank you, YouTube. What y'all have for lunch today? After I done ran my mouth for damn near an hour. What y'all have for lunch today? I like your silver bangles. Thank you. I got a mix today. Okay, so this is a gold one. This is the little fake one by David Yurman, but I got it from Amazon for $20. Looks like the exact same thing. And these little gold ones, I love silver. I was trying to incorporate a little gold. One of them, the bracelets I put on, and I couldn't get it off. That's why it's still on, because my fingernails at the time. But yeah, I love silver and gold, but I love silver. I love silver. My best piece, or David Yurman, honey, I don't know nothing about David Yurman. I saw somebody else had it, and I was like, oh, I like that bracelet. Never knew what it was, and then I found it on Amazon, $20, and I put it on about 6 months ago, and I never took it off. Like, I don't take my bracelets off, like, at all. If you see me without them, it's because of what I have on, and it doesn't require all this extraness. But for the most part, like this one I've had on for 20 years. This particular one. I found it in a boutique. And I put it on, paid for it, put it on, never took it off. I want some thick bangles. Some thick ones that you can hear me coming down the street. I want some of those. But until then, I'll have my little noisemakers on. But yeah, let's see. No lunch, just an onion bagel with cream cheese and coffee. Yep. Let me see it again. Oh, this one right here. Let's see. This one. And this is like a light gold, like a yellow gold. And it's got the two, where we at? The two little partially gold on the back. The little, no, silver, sorry. The real ones, I believe, have gold on the two ends. And it's like, and this right here is gold. The little X. And I saw some earrings and they have like a ring or something like that to match it as well. But oh, thank you. But yeah, right from Amazon. Woo! So what's been? I got 10 more minutes. What y'all like I said, what y'all had for lunch? I went to Chick-fil-A. I had some chicken noodle soup. I had a small chicken noodle soup, which is good. Put some saltines in it. I got some water. And I have a salad for later, a grilled chicken market salad for later. I bought a new planner, and I'm going to be using that to try to plan some things out for the channel. And hopefully that works out. I will start something and push it off. I'm a procrastinator also. Thank you, Sedatra and Nisha. Thank you. I'm a procrastinator also, but I got like so many journals and stuff like that. I shouldn't be buying no more journals, but I did. And but yeah. Are you doing Vlogtober? To the best of my ability, I am. Now, I was thinking about that this morning, Trish. I was just like, now, Mia, damn well we've been talking about this shit all freaking month. And I don't have nothing together. Now, I have plenty of stuff in my phone or what have you that I can put together that I did with the intention of doing Vlogtober. And then, you set that intention, then you'd be like, oh, I can do something else. You know what I mean? But yes, for the most part, yes, I am going to do Vlogtober. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see about everybody else's stuff. I'm excited about mine too. I just got to put it together. I'm excited about everybody's stuff. I bet it's going to be so freaking cool. I love seeing new ideas and new things. As I want to switch around my living room, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to see about that because my living room is turquoise, chocolate brown, and cream, and I want to just do chocolate brown and cream, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know. My space is limited, like seriously. So, anyway, it is what it is. I'll figure it out. But yes, to answer your question, Trish, yes. Yes. I'm going to do my very best. I'll do my best. What's the Girl Scout? I'll do my best to do my duty. And I forgot the rest. Lord, the cat's taking over. I need a slingshot. So I'm going to, well, we got 6 minutes. I was going to try to do it for the hour, but I don't want to hold nobody up if I don't have to. Y'all got, what y'all doing tonight? No, what's today? Tuesday? Ain't not much going on Tuesday. Hey, any suggestions on any good movies? I like to binge watch stuff at night until I fall asleep. And I've watched Power for like the 6th time, the entire season, all 4 of the Powers. I just need something good. Bridgerton's, I've seen those. Have you guys seen The Waterfront? That's on Netflix. That's pretty good. The Waterfront. What is it? Borderline? Borderline is pretty good if you like that crime kind of stuff. Any suggestions? Anybody? Anything good to watch? I'm back. Corey's World. This is Corey's World. Home by the Trish. I'm excited. Oh, wait. Where we at? Bye, everyone. I have to go take puppy out. Okay, fine. I have 2 channels. All right. Meredith Shades of Light and Health. Wellness and Healthy Kitchen Wizard for cooking. Thank you all. It was nice. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Healthy Kitchen. I appreciate it. If you could leave a message on one of my vlogs, and I'll definitely come over, because I'll say I'm remembering this right now and then go out and do ratchet. Okay, cool. And I'll go start doing something else, and then it'll slip my mind. And tomorrow I'll be like, I was supposed to go do so and so yesterday, and you know what I mean, that kind of thing. So help an old lady out, please. Ratchet on Netflix. Ratchet, Ratchet. Y'all know I got the right shit down, for real. Ratchet. I will definitely check that out. I got that there. I should be reading the book. Thank you, my friend. I will. Love your channel. Oh, thank you so much, Healthy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I truly do. I really do. Have a good afternoon, and tell your doggy we said hello. Give him a little rub on the head for us, a little scratch on the head. That's cool. Well, it was nice talking to y'all people. Y'all beautiful people. Oh, it's 6 of y'all in here. All right, cool. Cool. We got 4 minutes. I'm gonna try to stick it out into the hour. I don't want to like bore anybody, you know what I'm saying? Or any more than I already have. Whatever. I'm sitting outside in my car, as always, Car Chronicles. And ain't nothing going, ain't no stirring. No, not a creature was stirring. And in this case, not even a cat. I saw 2 cats earlier. One of them came outside. He's like, meow. And I'm thinking, you don't even live here. What you talking about? She is a Japanese chin. Her name is Princess Isabella. Ooh. I have a Yorkie. She's with my mom. Her name is Bella. And Bella got the biggest attitude to be the smallest dog ever. Big old attitude. Big giant attitude. I mean, I'm not mad. But yeah, she got a great big old attitude. But yeah, not even I know it's not even a mouse, but in this case, not even a cat, because that's all I see. And somebody keep feeding these doggone cats, and it's like they multiplying. Oh gosh, multiplying. You walk out on your stoop, and here goes a damn cat meowing, like like I'm disturbing them. Start that work. Would you do a dispatch store? I'm gonna try, because sometimes I would. That would be it depends. I'll be on days. If I was on nights, it would probably be no problem, because there's no traffic. Brass might be in there and all that stuff. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see what the what they say, and but I would love to do that. And yeah, I definitely would love to do that. I thought about it. Don't think I didn't try it. I didn't think about it. I certainly did. But a lot of it is off limits, because it's a lot of people's information that you're giving out over the radio. Not so much because I can position you to where you can't see the actual screen, but you would still be able to hear me give out people's information. You know what I mean? So I would have to see if maybe there's something that I can like blurt, like silence or something like that, or edit out of the vlog or what have you. But I'm definitely gonna see if I could do that. I certainly, because that'd be so cool for y'all to see that. I think so. I'm telling you, dispatch world is a whole world all in itself. I love it. I really do. Now you got them certain ones. I'm new here. What do you do? What do I do for a living right now? I am a domestic engineer for the moment until October 13th. And then I was talking about after the fact, not in the moment. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I could, I'm pretty sure I could, show you guys around and let you know what it's like, and tell you about like my day without giving out information and stuff like that. That would be definitely. But I was talking about after the fact. Not in the morning. Yes. And Sarah, like I said, I'm a domestic engineer for the moment, but I will be dispatching. I'll be going back to dispatching in a couple of weeks. Now, if you're talking about my channel, I don't have a niche. I talk about everything. The name, all things with Mia J. We can talk about cooking. We can shoot the shit. I like that Jeep. We can talk about cars. We can talk about shopping. We can talk about makeup. Yeah, we can talk about clothes, jewelry, all that. Plants, whatever you want to talk about. All things. I think by next summer, I'm not exactly sure when. I'm putting things in motion now, but by next summer, hopefully, I'll be moved into the new house, and I'll have my Jeep that I want. All things, yes, all things. Cause I need some more space. I need some more space. I do. I love this neighborhood. It's quiet. It's very quiet. You know, you got your little shit that you see from a distance, but for the most part, it's very quiet. It's safe, but I need more space. And I think I would want to live in a secure neighborhood. So that's on the horizon, working towards it. I want to make sure I'm a good steward to all my blessings. So, but yes. All right. So, lovely people, I'm going to go ahead and get off of this thing. I do want to say that I appreciate each one of y'all hanging out with me, taking your time out. Um, I really appreciate it. I really do. And I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget, I have a vlog that just came out a couple of days ago. If y'all can check it out and give me some any kind of feedback, positive feedback, negative feedback, whatever. I take constructive criticism very well. Tell me whatever you think I should know, please. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, of course. And yes, I am working towards those watch hours as well, but I'm not as close as some of them are. Some of you are. So I will definitely be giving you my hand, and I will go and watch it now. Oh, thank you, Corey. I will definitely go and give you all whatever, however I can support and help you with the watch hours and all that stuff. I don't mind. I will definitely do that. I'm just over 525 subscribers, family members, honey buns, cousins, whatever you want to how do you want to categorize yourself? But I just appreciate every single one of you. So with that, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go inside and watch Ratchet. And so I will talk to y'all most likely was tomorrow, Wednesday. Tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. Talk to you guys later. Remember to be good at it. Peace. You too, Sarah. Thank you.